Level up.
Hello, everyone.
Level up.
Oh, pop it. Pop it.
That's how we doing?
Pop it. Pop it.
Ooh, yeah, if y'all only knew so much cracked. Yo, never just move and just like...
Brother, I'm 43. Every time I move, this
Bro, listen, I have a secret dream of being the illest person in the world to rollerblade. Like, I rollerblade, and I want to have like a little hat. I want to have a little feather in my mouth. I want to do cool moves, but I can't practice because I'm afraid to fall because I don't got that many in me. Dog. I did a lot of bad things playing baseball, a lot of bad incorrect things in the gym. I don't got that many crackles and snaps in me left, dog.
Nah, bro. See, so my father used to say when I was a kid, there are sportsmen and there's musicians.
Big facts.
Musicians.
Big facts.
So I never played any fucking sport, but now my hands are all bent up from playing guitar and playing percussion.
Yeah, from doing this.
Because I started playing percussion, so that shit, like, you know, like I would have slapped you back then, bro. I think you
hard the mittens, yeah. Motherfuckers that be having the hands like that. Stop bullets, bro.
Look at my hand, bro. Look at it.
Yeah, no, I'm telling
I
you.
can straighten it out.
I'm telling you. I hate when my cousin Robert, like, yo, chill. What you doing, son?
Welcome, everyone, to
What up,
PopNerdom.
Yes.
This is the show where we talk about how old we are and we talk about shit that's popping in the nerd world. My accent is off the charts today.
Yeah, you've been hanging around your people, haven't you, huh?
You know what I'm saying? I'm your boy Six.
Your boy Hanz, man. What up?
And the Dominicanness is real today.
Yes. It's Sunday.
I'm gonna start. Even though we've already started, Sunday. Even though we've already started the show, I want to say first and foremost, on a sad note, my boy Eric Paulson died this week, and he always watched the show. He always came over before COVID and gave me points and told me about, hey, maybe you should try this, you should try that. Sweetest man in the world, died, just dropped. And I don't want to make this sad, so I'm not going to talk too much, but I will say that one of the things that really hit me in the face with this is a blink and you're gone.
Yo.
And you got to be, this man always came in with some music that you've never heard of, some movies that you never heard of. He was always doing stuff that he loved. And then he did stuff that he didn't because that's life.
That's life.
He always highlighted the stuff that he loved. And
shout outs to him. He was a man of many hats. A man of many hats.
Yes, sir.
And you know what's crazy? You only learned that with age, bro. And I'm happy that he got to learn that before he got to go, because a lot of people think that just because you work at McDonald's, that's all you are. Just because you work at UPS, that's all you are. Just because you work at Amazon, fuck Amazon, that's all you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sponsor us, but and that's not the truth, bro. Because you can come off out of your 9 to 5 and you play this at night, you DJ at night, you paint, you do this. You're a father, bro, you're a brother, you're a cousin.
This man, photography, amazing, and I'm not just saying that because he passed. Really amazing photography.
Because he had the skill.
He had his own studio where he did his own shoots and his own things. So he was doing his art, and like you're saying, nothing defines you except what you actually do.
Exactly. What you let define you. What you let define you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And so it's important, and is more than important, to always carve your life according to what you love. Yeah. I read this note today, and I don't want to get too emotional, but I am apparently. But I read this note today that said there is the difference between what is valuable and what is, I think the word was necessary. Hold on, I have to look this up because it's so crazy what the message of this thing is, that the difference, what is valuable and what is useful, and what is valuable doesn't have a price. This microphone is useful. These toys are useful to some degree for some sort of, but that's the thing, like something like this is valuable to me because it gives me happiness.
Yes.
most of things that are valuable don't have a price, is what this thing was saying today. And I guess it's the mindset that I'm in, because my boy passed 5 days ago, and it's the mindset that I'm in, that I'm like, you're absolutely right. There is no moment that I spent with this man where I had a bad exchange. That's more valuable than anything I bought in the last 14 years. And, less than that, because I've really known him for like 4 or 5. So like those 4 or 5 years are more valuable than anything I bought in those 4 or 5 years, So,
yes, sir.
Shout out to my boy, Eric.
Shout out to the boy, Eric, man.
And let's move on with the show. So we've been off the clock for a few weeks, but this is what we do. You guys know it. We just
and the show still has gone on, baby, and it's only gotten better.
We disappear for a few weeks, and we come back with a fucking banger. And what a banger we have to talk about. Ooh. Falcon Winter Soldier. So,
Mr. Falcon, you gotta push some respect on his name.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Actually, we're both wrong. Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and not the second movie from Captain America.
Word, but not the.
So we have 3 episodes to go through, but they've already happened. The last 2, let's go through this. 3 episodes ago, the only thing that matters is that Battlestar got killed. Yep. Sean Walker had taken the fucking serum, and he killed the fuck out of somebody with the shield.
With the real shield. Not that foofy one he made.
Not the foofy, not the fucking frisbee he made. The fucking, with the captain, the symbol that everybody's been talking and fighting about this entire show.
Like, this shield is like the holy grail right now. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Like, that's what they talked it up to. And old boy said, this is a good thing to chop his head off with. I can see where I can do it. Just put a little press, a little press. You know what I mean?
So, the crazy part is that looking at this ending circle of episodes, it's very obvious that the way that they went about the show, even though we talked about it at the beginning and they kind of hinted at it, was specifically about the racial stance of the world. Yeah, it's so crazy because they gave a white man that shield because the white man is supposed to be the Great White Hope, right? Supposed to be the Great White Hope.
He's the second coming, yup.
And he goes and he kills the fuck out of this guy.
Viral.
Bro, and then everybody with the phone out because, it's 2021. What are you going to do?
I'm 6 though. You walk in, you went to the store, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you went to go buy something. There's a little crowd. And there's somebody dressed like Captain America about to decapitate somebody. Do you stay and watch?
Nah.
No, right? Like, I don't know. I think it's because I grew up in the hood and I know crowds, probably somebody gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? Probably somebody gonna shoot. Mind your business. Right. Keep it pushing.
As a matter of fact, crowd means go the other way.
Yes.
That's legitimately when you grow up in the hood. That's what that means. Yes, you see a crowd. You're absolutely right. Somebody's gonna get shot. Everybody gonna break out into a fight. Everybody gonna break out into a fight. You don't know.
You don't. And then how about if everybody there knows everybody there, and you're the one person that they don't know?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Who's this?
Hey, I know Charles, I know Jacob, and I know Kimmy. Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, that reminds me of my cousin Oliver fucking parachuted into some party. And then I might have told this story here before.
You did,
he parachuted into some party, and it's like me and Hansel show up at a party, and then the owner of the party stops the music. He's like, "Who you with?" And I'd be like, "I'm with Hansel." And then Hansel be like, "It's like, who's Hansel?" Like, "That's Hansel." Hansel be like, "Who you with?" Hansel be like, just like that. So that That's what we do, bro. That's what we do. But
oh man,
who you know in this party? Well, I know Hanz, bro. I know him real well.
For real. It's my boy.
And then you imagine Hansel and Sixto, the fucking only two motherfuckers in this fucking 50-mile radius with these two names. You and me.
Yep, the only ones. How do you pronounce that? That 4 H's.
What's that? 60 what? Who's 60 what? Who's 60?
Is that 6 S's and an O?
Well, Walker turns out to be not the Great White Hope.
No,
but we all knew he was
very
good.
interesting what he said. He said, yo, y'all taught me how to do this. The skills y'all gave me, I've applied and reached this height. And now you're going to tell me with those same skills, I was wrong?
Right.
And you were, dog. You were, dog. You were.
But the other thing that I also find interesting, because one of the things that I find the most interesting about his situation is that he has so much weight in his shoulders.
So much.
And they show
bro.
it, you know, like once you watch the show in retrospect, even though they put it in your face, there's things that you can, I mean, at least me, like I process slowly like that. Like, oh, you know, when he's sitting ready to go outside and present himself as Captain America the first time around, they fucking really show you him being like, this is big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I gotta act like I'm ready to fill them, but I don't know how ready I am to fill them. And once he started feeling those shoes, he had to own that to the level where he went fucking crazy.
Fake it till you make it, and that's what happens. That's like when you're dating when you're dating somebody new, lady, male,
Man.
in between all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you pretend to be somebody you're not. You gotta, and they like that person. You gotta keep being that person. That's like my boy Elvin. He got married. His shorty didn't know he smoked. This motherfucker smokes. He smokes like he's a chimney.
He got married?
Married. You know what he would do? He would come over Fridays, right? We would burn in his car, and he would like, nah, it was Hanz smoking. I was just there sitting in the car. So it's like, you seem like a dumbass, bro. Like, you know your girl don't like you smoking DK, so you let your friend just smoke in the car, and then you seem more like a dumbass to me. I used to tell him all the time, I'm like, bro, you seem like a bitch. Like if you're my bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nah, dog, I'm gonna smoke in your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, dog, you pick me up. But that's what Walker's doing, bro. He's pretending to be somebody who he's not. Is that nobody can be Steven? That's just the truth.
That's
nobody
just the
can be
point.
him.
And that was the interesting part, that the episode. How many episodes is this? 7,
It's
right?
6 episodes, so that was episode 4.
So episode 5 was the one that I found the most interesting to what you're saying, because you have Sam. So they take the shield away. Sam takes the shield, basically. They don't take the shield away.
Yeah,
Sam
no,
said,
yeah.
give me that
Give
shit.
me that shit. Yo, Debo on the block. Tuck your chain. I ain't got no chain. Yo, I gotta rewatch that after this. I gotta watch that little segment. Yo, I ain't got no chain. Come on, man. Oh man, yo, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, watch Friday, yo. Watch Friday,
Please. And now Sam is going through this point in his life. They ripped his fucking wings off, which was fucking crazy to begin with. And now he's wingless. He's trying to fucking catch up, not to Steve, because that's the point that Sam was making from the get-go. The reason why he gave the shield away, because he's like, I'm not Steve Rogers. Nobody's Steve Rogers.
Nobody, Steve. Bro.
Take this shit. Put it in a fucking museum.
There's somebody who's been here alive as long as Steve Rogers who still ain't Steve Rogers. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? like, so nobody's Steve Rogers. This shit should be in a museum. Because if they didn't give it to Isaiah, and granted, he only found out about Isaiah afterwards. But if they didn't give it to Isaiah back when they could have, or
when they could have,
they couldn't. Well, they couldn't because it was frozen. But with Cap,
yes,
like it was in the North Pole.
Yeah, word.
But if they didn't give him the recognition to make that man the new Captain America with another shield, whatever the fuck, then nobody should be. And so he's having this crisis of trying to figure out where does he fit in this whole thing.
Yeah, because then he's also I'm also a black man trying to be the great white hope. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to fill into those shoes.
Thing, but no, you see, I don't think that that's true. I think that everybody thinks he's supposed to be the great white hope.
Yes, this is true. This is just how they say you're the black Falcon or you're the black. You would be black Captain. You know what I mean? Like no, dog. Like I'm right. I mean, on par. Why you gotta give me a note? You know what I'm saying? A antidote. You know what I mean? Like no.
No, like he just wants to be, and that's interesting because he's all about the idealism of it all, right?
Yes, very much. He's very much an idealist.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be Black Falcon, White Captain America. It's just Falcon, Captain America. Like it's not about the branding on the race. It's about the branding on what can be done with it.
Exactly.
And so you get Sam with this conversation with Isaiah, where Isaiah tells him his whole history, which, by the way, got me fucking teary-eyed like a motherfucker.
It is great. That guy played that role great.
Perfect.
And it had nothing to do with that. I just hated that people in the comment were like, yo, you know his grandson, blah 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 in the future, because something happens. His grandson sucks in the future. Like he gets no powers. He has no strength. In the future they monopolize like the serum. So like regular people kind of have it, but it's like watered down version, and he takes too much of it and dies. So I was like, damn, why y'all ruined the kid for me? Like that was my only thing in the comments. Sometimes I just gotta take him off, yo. I don't need y'all evil. But yeah, bro, it was good. Also, I loved how he was stuck in an error. I like that. Because you know what? It's not for him to it's a difference. It's not for him to forgive them. He just had to forgive that it happened. You understand what I'm saying? And he couldn't do that, bro. He couldn't do that.
But I mean, when you lose 30 years of your life living one day for 30 years, you lose.
And not only that, it's not like they just they experimented on him.
But and not only that, they used him at every turn. Like it was bad to worse with him. And so like that motherfucker has to be bitter.
Yeah, definitely. He gotta be. Yeah, you ain't lying. He gotta be.
And so they give you his history. By the way, the parallels between him and Steve Rogers are bananas.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm sure they just want to show you, listen, this is what we do with Great White Hope. This is what we do with Black America.
Yes, sir.
This is what we do with Blonde Blue Eyes, and this is what we do with nigger.
Yes, sir.
It's essentially like you can't escape the idea.
Same powers, same this, same that, service and everything. Nah, we don't want people to find out about you. You though, I like you.
I like you.
I like
you.
And
granted, this happened after Captain America because I made the mistake of saying last time that it was before, but it's after. Like he got created after Captain America. He was, and in the Incredible Hulk, the blood sample that they have from which they make the Abomination is from Isaiah.
Oh, fuck! You know your boy don't remember nothing about the Incredible Hulk, man. This is deleted. Delete that shit, bro. I don't. You can't ask me to remember nothing except Hulk smash. Yes, he said that. He did smash. He smashed a lot.
So, Falcon, Sam, and what's Winter Soldier's name? Bucky. Sam and Bucky are having this whole exchange of how can we, like Bucky's like, bro, I didn't know, they fixing the boat is cute. I didn't know what a black man doing this would have felt like because I'm not a black man. And again,
also, remember, he just got unfrozen. He just got his life back. Because even when he was unfrozen, he was a robot. So it's not like he was like susceptible to like things and picking things up. Like, bro, like, yo, he's still very much in the 1950s or 40s, wherever you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still very much there.
Yeah. So he has to, they come to terms with that whole situation. And then you get this last episode where all of the payoffs of everything that has been formed. By the way, through this episode, Sam has been trying to reach this young lady, and he's been trying to get shit ready. The Leaper shows up again, who hasn't been seen since the Captain America Winter Soldier movie, which was great to see him again. They have all of these payoffs of everything that has been happening to the show. But the one thing that I want to make sure that because that's the one thing that hit me, and it's the one thing that they obviously focused in, is the racial impact of all of this. You know what I'm saying? The racial impact of having the Captain America be a black man, having the Falcon come back with the Captain America ship, because now the Falcon is already known to be a black man. Exactly, having Isaiah get his moment in the last scene where, if you didn't cry, you can fuck yourself.
Yo, you know what's very important about that too? That you see how people, because of the Captain America museum exhibit, they respect Bucky. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, now that Isaiah's in there, they'll respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, learn and pick that up, because it actually seems like, if you go, like, people have respect for Bucky, and I don't even think it's just because he's white. I just think it's because of the Captain America museum. You know what I mean?
Right, like they forgot, and they don't really match Winter Soldier to Bucky.
Exactly.
They just see Bucky and Winter Soldier as two different things, is what you're getting at, which is fantastic. And even though Isaiah is like, I gotta stay dead because he's so bitter. But I think that scene that made him fucking understand that,
like, yo, things have moved forward, yo. Things have moved forward, yo.
I hope so. And I think that that's what he gets from it. And I hope so, too, because, fuck, man. I mean, this show, obviously very different than
and yo, and not for nothing, you know what? Also, too, there was, like, a battle of racism within the borders, too, because you couldn't help but kind of feel for the terrorists at first, because they were like, yo, we were here, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we dealt with the world. Yeah, people came back. That's cool. But we're also here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, what about us? What, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because, imagine you blip, you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, you blip, and then our neighbors get with our girl, and then we come back.
Yo, and then for you, it's been not 2 minutes.
Exactly. But for them, it's been 5 hard-ass years, dog.
Yo, and you come back and you be like, yo, but not my neighbor, please.
But close enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
let's say somebody else, bro. Because I don't think Stephanie will be with my neighbor, actually, I'm being honest. But yeah, imagine that, bro, because, and you're absolutely right. The fact that life moved on.
Yes, because it does.
And you come back and, not everybody is the fucking Hawkeye that got a sword and started killing everybody that he could. Not everybody's that. Like there are people that were just you and me, have a regular job, have
regular,
a life,
degular, schmegular
towards future. Yo, and then you come back and you like, you got kids? Who kid is this?
For real.
Why is this kid for? How long have you had this kid?
Fucking lazy-eyed motherfucker. Who is this? Show lazy. What you looking at? Hey, don't touch that. That's mine.
You know what that reminds me? Where my guitars at? What you mean you sold them?
For real.
Yo, you know what that reminds me of? Very specifically, Spawn. Because Spawn goes through the same thing where he dies, he makes a deal with the devil and comes back to life. And first thing he does is go to his wife, because that's why he wants to come back. And his wife done married his best friend. Yo, why not? It's been 5 years.
It's been time. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I think that was really dope, yo. Of course they were wilding. You know what I mean? The terrorists.
The moment you're blowing shit up and trying to kill people, like you wilding. Yeah.
Like the moment, yeah. You wow. But I enjoyed that. You know, I enjoyed the humanization of all of these characters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they took them down from these like this alien wizards and sorcerers to humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we're here too.
And a great bad guy, which is always the same, is a bad guy that always thinks he's doing or she's doing the right thing.
Okay, of course. Bro, Hitler thought he was right. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, exactly.
I say that shit all the time, bro. Like, yo, Hitler thought he was right, and mad people thought he was right too.
Yep. Hey, you can't control 5 nations, however many. How many did he get? 7 nations?
Yeah.
You can't control 7 nations just because you crazy. Like, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works, dog. That's not how that works. People gotta agree. You know what I mean?
So, fucking Falcon Winter Soldier gets fucking...
Oh yeah, hell yeah, standing ovation.
I liked it way better than WandaVision.
Me too, bro. And that's not discounting WandaVision at all. It's just that I didn't expect this.
It's just a different flavor too.
A whole different flavor.
I like this flavor way more.
Shout out to Disney for allowing this to come out their kitchen. Thank you, Disney, for allowing this to come out your kitchen, bro. Because when old boy chopped his head off, I said, "Oh shit, Disney with it." I said, "Oh, they might not ruin Deadpool." No lie, that's what I said, yo. Oh, they might not ruin Deadpool.
Shit got crazy.
Yes, it did. It went there. Oh yeah, Sharon done gonna mess up the Carter name, dog. And damn, Sharon.
Yo, that's another one that you can't blame her.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, she's scarred, bro. She's like she said, you know, not all of us been on vacation these last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? She's been scrapping it. She's been making her rounds through the underground. Yo, she's tough. Yo, nature versus nurture, bro. If nurture don't get you, nature will, bro.
Bro, every single time. And even though that wasn't a big twist,
because you know
you kind of figure it out. Like she has to be. I mean, who else is it gonna be? But I like that they pardoned her, and immediately she never had like no signs of like, oh, you're so stupid. But literally, she walks out and she's like, oh, they so stupid.
Look where I got a job at.
Yo, give me 50, I get you the airs. You know what I'm saying?
It's like as soon as you get off as soon as you get off the interview or the Zoom interview, you call your nigga like, yo, what's good, dog? These motherfuckers gave me a job, bro. They stupid as hell.
You give me an extra 50, you get the airs. You know what I'm saying? You give me extra 100, you get the ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yup. That was good. Yo, and you know so Captain America 4 is now officially in production. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Which I already knew they're probably gonna do that anyway. You know what I mean? They just waited to. But I love that Anthony Mackie had a picture of him as a child as Captain America. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
And then he's like, "Yo, dreams really do come true, bro." Shout outs to him, man. Shout outs to
Anthony Mackie. Cut the check.
Cut the check, baby. Pay the man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I have nothing else to say about this. I mean, there's a lot to say, but I think that given that we're doing the 3 episodes, it's incredibly satisfying.
Incredibly well satisfying. Shout outs to Disney.
Shout outs to Disney for letting that come incredibly out, good writing, and it really felt like a 6-hour movie. Not like other shows. This felt like a 6-hour movie.
Yes. This really felt
and
like
this is meant to be binged. I think this is meant to be binged.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. Great. I mean, great. I love it.
No complaints here at all. No complaints here.
Speaking of not having complaints, let's move right into Invincible.
Boom, boom, boom. Invincible.
So, how did you like
Invincible? Invincible.
I'm really glad, number one, that not only that we're getting Invincible, but one of my biggest joys is hearing that you love it so much.
I fucking
because
love it. I
feel like a lot of people look at a cartoon and they're like, it's a cartoon.
No.
I mean, but you watch anime and all that. But, you know, what I'm saying is this is an anime. This is an American cartoon.
Yeah. Super American, American drawn, everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I enjoy, love it so much, bro. Like, you don't even understand. Like I was telling you, I watched Falcon Winter Soldier finale. After that, I watched Invincible, and I forgot that I watched the finale. I had to rewatch it again because I literally leave that show. What's Omni-Man gonna do? Like, he's like the big bad, bro. Like, y'all afraid of Thanos? I'm afraid of Omni-Man, dog. Forget the snap.
Omni-Man, like, figure. What I think is incredible about this show is that you have a show like The Boys, where you have somebody like
Homelander,
whom they don't do as good as a job, which is interesting because they don't have to. I mean, you know, but they don't do as good as a job as to make him as iconic.
Yes.
And as flawed. Like, he doesn't seem as iconic as Omni-Man.
He seems that he only gets props around the people he gets props, you know what I'm saying? And then they hide the negative from him. Omni-Man doesn't.
Right.
Bro, there was a dragon in the back and he was sipping coffee, dog. Come on, man. He said, nah, let him enter his check. Yo, I thought that was the coldest shit ever, dog.
Ever, bro.
Yo,
So cold. So,
this nigga a pimp from Oakland in his past life, dog. He cold, yo. Ooh.
So let's go. Let's do this just like we did Falcon Winter Soldier. So we get the episode where essentially Mark Invincible is trying to
be normal.
And he's trying to help the little guy, you know, and that guy that turns into Rock that he fought on the very first time that he put on the a costume, not his costume, but a costume, comes to him and says, bro, look at the life that I live. You say you're a superhero. This is the people that you're supposed to fight for. And basically almost gets killed.
Not very invincible.
Bro,
very destructible.
Him up. But to be fair, those guys fucked everybody.
Oh, yes, this is true. And then also, he just got his powers, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Let the boy take the L, because at the end of the day, they still do got Omni-Man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's still there. You know what I mean? Like,
although Omni-Man, while his son is getting fucked up, he's just sitting in the air like, nah, he sucks. Yo.
He's so cold. He's so cold, dog. He's so cold, bro.
And through all of this, like Hansi was saying, his wife is looking at him like, I know you killed motherfuckers. I know
his wife is playing Blue's Clues. Who did it? You know what I mean? That's what she playing in the back, bro. Like, it was Omni-Man at the Guardian station with his hands. Like,
and she finally gets to the point where she gets the suit. He gets his
Test
suit
the
that
blood.
was all bloodied up, and because she gets the notebook from their the Hell Detective.
Yeah.
And
Damien
she starts
Fire,
looking
Damien
at-
Hell, Damien Dark Hell, some shit like that, or whatever. You know.
Damien Dark, whatever it is, it's I call him Hellboy. I don't care what
Same here.
care what the name they gave him is. He's Hellboy.
Or Hell Cuz. He's Hell Cuz. Hellboy's cousin.
And she's looking through the notes and she's going, all of this makes sense. So she finds his suit. She
And
does
does
the
she
blood
find
test
the-
from the guy that makes the suit, and then she find out.
And he didn't wash it? He couldn't, like...
Bro, how could you wash all that blood?
Look, you going to Mach 5 speed, bro. And why would you see? I seen my shit take out grease stains faster than that, and it's not even no Mach. You go Mach 5 speed, bro. You put a little detergent on there. I mean, sprinkle a little Fabuloso just because. You know what I mean?
The other thing that you're right is that he brings that shit home and he hides it. But you being home for a while now, one night, all you have to do is I'll be back. Take the fucking bag and throw it, I don't know, in Pluto.
Space? Anywhere. Go to Voltermite. Go back home and drop it there. Like, here, hold this. And just leave. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I seen him go to Italy for, like, tomatoes.
Yeah.
You couldn't leave that shit in the Alps somewhere, dog? In the bottom of the ocean? Leave it in fucking the Loch Ness's ass, nigga. Like, hold that. Like,
go to fucking. You know how hard it is to find those fucking ISIS motherfuckers? Put in one of them caves.
Yes. Pull up on them. Like, yo, I need y'all to do something. I keep y'all safe for a little bit. You know what I mean? Hold that. Put this where y'all put Saddam.
Burn it with them. I mean, who cares? But the point is that I don't understand why that was home. You know what that is? Arrogance.
No. I was just gonna say that is a motherfucker who thinks he can do what he wants. He can say what he wants. He does what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He was told he was special his whole life. You know what I mean? And that's what happens,
bro. And so you have the episode where Mark almost gets killed. Then you get the episode where Mark fucks up.
Yeah,
he goes to Mars.
Where he goes,
and he brings
it back.
He fucks everything up, comes back, and then he's trying to save his relationship with his girl.
With Amber, shout out to Amber, who I love, yo.
Yo, Amber is too real for him, bro. I told you from the get go. You know what? I told you from the get go that shit wasn't gonna work. That shit wasn't gonna work. I knew it. She's too much woman for him.
Too much.
And B, he can't handle both of those lives.
No.
That's why he needs to be with Eve.
That's why he needs to be with Eve.
Or I mean, if I was him, I'll be with that girl that transforms into 3 girls. Cause you know what I'm saying.
I'd be with Eve because Eve make shit into reality. You know what I'm saying? Like she just, you know what I mean? She might put me in the bubble and make my shit grow, dog. Like woo, like yeah, wow, wow. Where's she at? Where's she at? Pull up like this. Veins on.
That shit. Dude, I changed my name from Invincible to Everhard.
Like real, Dr. Everhard.
This is what I need from you.
They call me Hard.
Yo.
Everhard.
Meanwhile, through all of this, Robot very, very weirdly is doing all this shit that he's like catching blood. Like we've been talking about this. He's like drawing blood from...
Yo, being strange as ever, dog. And then we find out why.
And then you find out he's making a clone. And then you saw him as who he is.
As who he really... Which is dope as hell. Which is dope as shit that they made him a human who... Neurolinks... And that's why the bot... Yo, dope as fuck. I really like that character, that Robot, bro. Honestly, I really like him,
I mean, he kind of fucked up. And, he let those guys escape. He kind of fucked up by... Escape from prison.
Yeah.
And he kind of fucked up by
giving them the
not being able to capture them and put them in jail. But what I liked the most about the payoff from him was that he makes a clone that looks just like Rex. And his reasoning is, you know what he sounds like? A guy that's too smart for the room.
Yes, Sheldon, like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, doesn't understand cues, doesn't understand read the room. You know what I'm saying?
Or doesn't understand that you can just clone me and take my body just because the girl you want to fuck is into
likes me. You know what I mean? I'd punched him, no lie.
Yo, I would have punched him right in the mouth.
Yeah, me too. I've been wanting to punch Young Me for all the stupid shit I did. Nigga, pow!
and by the way, as smart as you are, you could have at least made some changes. Some physical changes.
Yes. Mix it with Mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look just like Rex. Just like him. Like, you didn't think that through? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, well, he had Eve. He got Monster Girl. That's 2 for 2. He's like, shit. This guy's Brad.
Ultimately, he's just like, she likes him, so
Yep.
I'm gonna be him.
I'm gonna be him, and
It's
she's gonna
just-
like. And by translation, she will like me. Nope.
It's
and that,
so weird.
and you know what's
even
crazy?
worse-
That adds a layer of that last Vision thing when Vision was like, "Yo, if you replace all of the planks, is it still the ship?"
Yeah.
Do you understand?
What's that called? Yeah, that has a name. I forget
Something
what it's
theory,
called,
yeah,
but
you know what I mean. But yeah,
it's
yo,
something
and
ship theory.
it plays off here too. Like, she might like Rex because Rex is an idiot and he looks like that, not because he just because he looks like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Fuck, man. I mean, that's gonna end bad, and I know it's gonna end bad.
yeah, that body ain't gonna
And-
last too long. I don't think that body's gonna last too long, bro. I think
Well,
I think I think the twins did
think-
something to it, bro.
You think so?
I think so, man. I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Well, he caught it all. He was like, take that out, put
Yeah,
this
yeah,
in.
yeah. But you never, yo. One thing I learned in one thing I learned in anime is like, yo, it's the best time to strike somebody is when they think they are absolutely about to win. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And
That's
then
true.
look,
That's
they
that
kept
Goku shit.
Yeah, they kept some of the technology. They kept, you know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? Like, God, I love this show. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. God damn, I love this show, bro. I love it, yo.
Number three thing. I laughed so much at this. So they bring back the immortal. He's back.
Yo, this show gets me hyped like how wrestling used to get me hyped, bro.
Yeah, dude, this motherfucker got up and this was me, bro. The moment they put the shit together, I was like, what are they doing? Is that the more? They put the more, and this was me the whole time.
The fact that he took it off and couldn't be controlled, I was like, ah! yo, I was so hyped, bro. Like, if I was watching it in my car, bro, yo, if the people could have seen me, yo, he's alive, bro. Like, yo.
And not only that, the fact that, look, so now by this point, the wife confronts Omni-Man and he's like, why the fuck did you do this? And he's like, well, you know, I got to explain it to you. And she's like, but you lied to me. You know, a conversation, by the way, that makes you feel so uncomfortable as a man that has a girlfriend or a wife or a woman that you live with, because we are so dumb. And we do that all the time.
All the time.
Like, listen, I don't care if you're Einstein. You're dumb.
Yeah, yes, but you're not even... You know, if women don't understand that sometimes we do shit just because, like, literally just because, like, it wasn't that it was like a planned thing. No, just because.
I mean, whatever it is, it's your feelings. I mean, you don't know how to explain them, and then you broke some shit. But why didn't you tell me? I don't know, because I killed like the heroes of I killed like 8 people.
Exactly. Like, I don't. How do you tell somebody that? Like, yo, I had a long day. I killed 8 motherfuckers, bro. Not just 8 regular people, 8 heroes. So, like, how you lay that down? Like, Steph comes home after a long night. You know what I'm saying? And she lays that on. What do you say after that? Like what follows
So
that?
how was your day, honey? How was your day, honey? Oh, work was crazy. How about you? Well, I got something, but I don't know how to tell you.
So you start doing the Homer in the bushes, just start sinking, you go to sleep, you still up? Bro, crazy. God, I love this.
So
I love this shit so much, I'm gonna read it. I'm going to read it, yo. I'm going to read it.
Bro, I'm so glad. I told you that I have like the big collection of it, and I've never read it. I'm going to. I have to now.
You have to. Yeah, yo, it's great. It's great. Like, it's great.
And
yo.
so Cat is out of the bag, and he's trying to find Mark, who, by the way, we've forgotten, went on a trip with Amber and his boy, his best
trying
friend.
to live a normal life, thinking he can leave it all behind, thinking that he can be just a regular college student, and he didn't know that El Diablo está everywhere. The devil is everywhere.
Yo, that's the most Dominican shit you've ever said. The devil came to get him, bro.
The devil everywhere,
Devil came
dog.
to get him. and he couldn't escape it, bro. He just couldn't escape him. Uh, he's trying to act normal. He's trying to act like everything is fine. They grab this guy. They fuck. That's not what I meant. His best friend, who happens to be gay, is gonna visit a guy
Rick.
that he's into.
Yep.
Right. And so they go visit this guy in college, and the guy gets kidnapped, but a lot of people been getting kidnapped, and it ends up happening that one of the guys that's there, who's basically for all intents and purposes, he's Victor Von Doom, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's a super genius, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right, that's
still
always
in
putting
school.
everybody down.
Yep.
Like, you know, and he kind of looks like Victor Von Doom, if I'm being honest. So, this guy's been making like semi-robot human beings, like I don't know what I guess
Cyborgs.
Android, a cyborg. Thank you. And he's been making cyborgs, and well, here comes Mark, and he has to become invincible. He has to fight it. So, in the whole time, his friend's crush gets turned into one of those things. They fight. They have to save him. They capture him finally, and in the meantime, Amber was like, "Where the fuck were you?
Where you ran? You ran. You weren't to be found anywhere." Again.
And so I think now that I know that she knew that he was
that was whack. I didn't like
invincible,
that. She did that.
It was her telling him, "This is your chance
To tell me.
to come clean with me, so we can have a relationship." And again,
And
look,
Amber,
just like his dad.
Honestly, Amber, listen, let me look you in the eyes. That was a need to know, and you ain't need to know. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. That's family business. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth. Demasiada presentar for me. Demasiada presentar. Like, I know.
I
like,
feel so.
I'm dating you a month. Why the fuck I gotta tell you my deepest, darkest secret?
You know what I'm saying? And I also liked that his boy. What's his boy's name? Andrew?
I forget his boy name. I forget his boy's name. I know the boy. I know his boy. His boy's boo. His name was Rick, because he kept talking about Rick.
He kept talking about Rick.
So I can't forget him. You know what I mean?
But is his boy's name Anthony or something like that?
I'm not sure.
So, anyways, his best friend is getting saved by Invincible, and it was my favorite shot of the series up to that point. Is him looking up while he's being rescued, stupefied, like,
Mark.
Mark?
Not worried about. I mean, like, I almost died, and then, nigga, that's you.
Yeah, I was dying because his face, like, it's just, look, this show suffers, very honestly speaking, this show suffers from a lot of times they cut corners with the animation. A lot of times. And it suffers from it. Sometimes it looks really cheap. Sometimes the movement is really whack. And I'm being honest, it lets me down a little bit with the animation, but the story is so good.
It's so
that
good.
You can kind of overlook that. But the one thing that made me laugh from no end was him seeing these two guys fighting over his head, and he's still like,
That's my boy? Nah, that's not him.
Yo,
You tell me. You
Mark?
tell me. Yo, dog. You busy? What you? That's like when one of your boys pull up where you work at. Yo, what you doing here? In uniform. Like, nigga, I work here. Dog. I'm working. Shh.
come on, man.
Come
Stop
on,
with the
man. My
screaming.
supervisor right there, dog.
Come on, bro. Stop with the screaming. Yo, my boy came to my job and left me an envelope. And he wrote on it for me. He said, I left you an envelope at the lobby. And this is the lobby of a big company.
Yes,
of
sir.
a news organization. And he wrote on the envelope, El Niga. Like, you wrote nigga on a piece of paper to be given to me at work? What the fuck?
Yo, I'm just so. some people just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like some people don't know it's a place and a time for everything. There's a place, no
like,
time.
Bro, come on now. Come on, bro.
Oh shit! That's some wild shit. I'm telling you,
that's that right there. Him sitting under two people fighting to death, like
death.
Shit. So, Amber dumps him. He's fucked up. He goes to talk to Eve, like you do, because he's trying to figure out. I mean, number one, he kind of liked her from before.
Yeah, yes, he did.
And I think that I'm trying to think like a 17-year-old. You would use any opportunity to be like, let me see if I can bounce this off into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, let me get a little petty.
I mean, even if you don't realize it,
that's what
that is what you're doing.
That's what you're doing. Yeah. You're looking for
at least at 17.
A little pet somewhere. A little pet. I mean, a little lower, maybe. A little lower. No, sóbeme aquí. Aquí
So
que me duele.
as you get older, you obviously get that time where you're like, I need time alone and let me think and let me reevaluate. But at that age, you like hormones are ruling your life, and you're like, well, where's this boner gonna go now?
Word up, this shit hard. It's up and it's stuck, baby.
Well, the reason why I brought up that the cat was out of the bag with Omni-Man is because Cecil and all of their secret organization is going all out on this motherfucker.
All out. They done maneuver 1, maneuver 2, release the release the Kraken, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they released the Kraken on this motherfucker, and then
shout outs to them though. Shout outs to the cyborgs. They got busy. Yo, the cyborgs had me amped, dog.
But all of that, and then Mark shows up. He's helping his dad. They call Eve trying to stop Mark, but it's too late, and he's already helping his dad. In the middle of all of this, Invincible goes and tries to help his dad, and he's fighting the Kraken basically by himself, because who's the angriest motherfucker we've talked about in the last half hour that just came back to life, that has the ultimate grudge?
You already know.
Against Omni-Man.
The Immortal.
Yo, the Immortal came out.
Omni-Man.
He just came out.
Yo, you felt it, dog. Like, that's just some great writing, bro. When you feel every single letter. Omni-Man.
It's great acting too, voice acting, because there is so much emotion in that screen.
So much.
But it was like, how you talk about being amped up? I was so amped up that I set up, got to the edge of my sofa, and I was like, fuck him up.
Get him.
Fuck
get
him
him.
up.
Get him. Get him. Get him, bro. And but Omni-Man, dog, he a different kind of animal, bro. Like, if you're not going to that battle with Omni-Man thinking I'm gonna rip his trachea out, tu perdiste. Like, if you're going over there like, yo, I'm a dip and dodge, and I'm a no, dog. You got Eso pa matar. Eso pa matar. Cause
he ain't gonna blink.
He stabbed him, and then that was dog.
But not only that, the first time that he killed him, that's the same move he used. He punched him right to the gut, and then he said, the first time he chopped his head off. This time he ripped him in half, and I just couldn't believe what I saw.
Me too,
because
dog.
The Immortal keeps dying.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, and I texted you. I was like, yo, I don't know how this show has managed to make immortality like just like nothing. Like, local, yo, it's a long sad life. That's what it's a long sad life for the Immortal, dog. Whoa. I can't imagine being that angry and being defeated for a second time, dog. No. Yo, we gotta stay.
But all I gotta say is I can't wait for him to come back.
Me too.
To see
Again,
how he's gonna kill him.
How they gonna get him this time?
It has to happen. At this point, it has to happen again, right?
What is the reason? Why did he do it? I want to know so bad, bro. I really.
Bro, you know what? My assumption is supremacy. I think he wants to show supremacy. And if you don't think that he went to another dimension and entirely destroyed the entire planet on that other dimension before he forced them to bring it back, before he killed the last one.
That was yo. Omni-Man might be a top villain, bro, when this shit is all said and done, dog. He is cold, yo. He's like, no, you're gonna send me back home. And I'm still gonna blow this up. And make sure you put me in my living room.
Yeah, don't be sending me to no fucking...
No. I don't want to travel.
No
put
downtown, nothing. Yeah.
Yo, put me in my living room. Put me in my motherfucking living room, bro. That is, yo. Omni-Man sick, bro. Dog. Cold, bro. Omni-Man, I'm telling you, Omni-Man got lineage of a pimp in Oakland, dog. Like, he's cold, bro. Ice in the veins, dog. Ice in the veins, yo.
He's ice cold, man. And I think, again, we just talked about a bad guy that thinks he's doing the right thing. What a different side of it when you're seeing a bad guy that you don't know why. And we're so desperate to figure it out. I'm so desperate to know what the fuck happened.
And watch it just be something just like, yo, I want to be the only one. You know what I mean? Like, they got the New York Post cover twice in a month. I ain't like that. There's only 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 50%. They're not doing as much work as me. I feel like it's something like that, bro. Like something like that, yo. Like because he's so petty.
I feel like it's pure arrogance. Yeah, like it's pure
no
petty
good
arrogance.
Reason, yo. I'm just. It's cool. I fucking love it, bro. I love it. I can't even lie to you, bro. I've enjoyed this. This has been a ride. I can't wait for Friday, bro. I can't wait for Friday, yo.
Yeah, bro. I think that's all. I think that's all we can say about this being so good.
Yeah, and we're at the precipice. You know, we're you know what I mean? Like, so we got to from now on we can only speculate until Friday. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I'm coming in here hot.
Yeah, that finale. That finale is gonna be. What embarrassment of riches that we've gotten something like the Falcon Winter Soldier, and then we also get fucking Invincible, and an extra week of Invincible to give this last 2 months, whatever it's been, has been some of the best fucking time to watch something and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell by my camera that something happened with my recording, but I'm gonna keep recording the audio. You're probably gonna see Boba Fett right now. Maybe not.
Boba.
Because I can't read what he says, so I'm gonna just continue to talk to you. But I will say this: thank you for stopping and giving us a like, a subscribe,
and telling somebody to tell somebody.
Yeah, and giving us your time to let you know how we feel about this shit. Leave a comment with whatever you think you want to tell us.
Why Omni-Man? ¿Por qué?
Yo, yeah.
Why?
Give us the reasoning. Why you think this is happening? Why you think Omni-Man is gone crazy?
Omni-Man! Rayos!
Kakaroto!
Oh shit.
Yeah, thank you again. Big shout outs to Eric Paulson. May you rest in peace, brother.
Yes,
to
man.
his wife,
rest in
John.
power, brother. Rest in power, man.
Yes, sir. To his wife, John. I hope that she can find some solace. And shout out to all of you that stop by all the time and watch us. Shout out to my cousin Harold. Shout out to Pascual.
Shout outs
everywhere. You've been showered with shout outs. Say that 3 times fast. You can. We out.